Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is OmniBadu and I am back with another one. Yay! Keep in mind that these are general collective readings and I don't read for any one specific sign on this channel. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, be honest with yourself. Plug yourself into the reading where you deserve to be. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down, hit the reverse on it. Do whatever you have to do, but don't force it. Only take what resonates with you, your life, your story, and leave the rest behind. If this is your story, your business, if this resonates, give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, and subscribe if you likes my vibe. Welcome, hey, if you're new, and welcome back if you have been here before. Hey, I'm back. I never really went anywhere. I know y'all are like, back from where? Somebody tried to lock me out of my channel, you guys, and it took me a few days working with Google and all my authentication factors and all that type of shit to get back in. But so yeah, I was like, somebody mad, somebody pressed, somebody hey, and it's wild to me because my numbers are so low because I'm just not consistent like that, right? Because I don't have to be, bitch, mind your business. My bag is golden. But you know, it's like, yeah, when my other channel used to really move numbers, and I do want this channel to reach those heights. I do. You know, I gotta be on here a little more, you know, and I'm getting there, okay? Every month is that month. Every month I'm like, okay, in October I'm gonna post every day, but then something come up. Okay, in November I'm gonna post every day. Something happened, you know, I don't know. So maybe next month will be the month. I don't know. I don't even give a fuck at this point, but yeah, for somebody to be mad and trying to get me locked out of this channel that gets these very minimal fucking numbers, which I like. I do like the minimal numbers, because I don't know, it feels more personable, feels more cozy. Once you know, when my other shit did start moving, it was too many freaking comments coming in. It was too many bitches I had never seen or interacted with before in the comments giving they 2 cents, you know, and I was just like, ew, like, I didn't like that. At that point, I was ready to turn the comments the fuck off. It was like, I want to talk to my A1s, right? Like, I want to talk to the ones that's been here, that's been here for a while or whatever. And yeah, it was too much. It was too busy. So yeah, I do want those numbers, but at the same time, I don't know. I like my shit quaint. And yeah, somebody was hating off the little bit of nothing I got going on. Okay, so we have clarity. So how y'all doing? But yeah, let's get into the reading. Clarity, honesty, intention, truth. I don't know, this is feeling weird, like somebody is like having an aha moment or discovering or accepting maybe that their person is cheating on them. Intangible, dishonest, and tricky. What? Elusive. Either you guys, it almost feels like you guys are getting ready to bust somebody who's been cheating, or you've been dealing with somebody who's in a situation or a relationship or a marriage, and that person is about to get busted. Some of y'all know you're dealing with somebody who's married. Some of y'all don't know. And then some of y'all are the one who's married to the person, and you're like, I feel like with the elusive energy and the intangible, dishonest, tricky type energy, this person is doing something. They may like lash out or get mad, get attitudes. Oh my God, you know, I can't believe you really, you questioning me again? Damn, if you gonna keep questioning me, I might as well start fucking cheating, you know, type shit. It could be something like that. That's trickiness, right? That's trying to, that's almost like manipulation, making you wonder like, well, damn, is he not cheating? Am I about to push him into cheating? Like, no, bitch, he's already cheating. He's just tired of you badgering him about it, you know, something like that. Or you could be like, look, man, you know, like, I call you at 4, I call you at 5, it's cool. I call you at 7, I call you at 8, I call you at 9. I'm not hearing nothing back from you. It's crickets, you know. You're not asleep every fucking night by 8, you know. Because this person could be saying shit to you like, oh, you know, I got to get up at 4 in the morning for work. No, not really. This motherfucker got to be at work at 8. But he telling you he got to get up at 4, so you can believe that that's why he's not answering his phone after 8 p.m. every night. But really, it's because he's spending time with the family, and he really don't got to be at work until 8. But he wants you to think he going at 4, so you don't call him early in the morning because he got to get up and get his kids dressed and get their asses down to the school, right? Some shit. Being tricky, dishonest. I feel like this is going both ways. Like this person got somebody at the house who they're cussing the fuck out basically and talking shit to, and I might as well cheat. If you gonna keep accusing me of cheating, I might as well go get some ass on the side, you know, knowing damn well they already getting the ass on the side, but they got baby at the house paranoid, jumpy, feeling like she's doing too much, feeling like she's about to push her man into another woman's arms. Whole time he's already in another bitch's arms. So who are you, right? Who's watching? Where are you falling in all of this? Are you the wife or are you the side piece? We got the great pretender, acts uninterested but stalks you with relocated, quit job or got fired. Some of y'all might have worked with this person and y'all could have been dealing with this person through work, like you were their work sex buddy or whatever. And maybe you cut it off because of the fact that this person wasn't available to talk on the phone or text or do anything after, 7:30, because they were going to bed every night because they had to be up and be at work so early. But you could work with them, and be like, I work at the same place you work at. Why do you need to go to bed at 7 and I don't? Something like that. I don't know. This person sidetracked, wanted to come out. This person could have been sidetracked or distracted by some new cootie cat, right? And acted like, oh, fuck you. They don't care about you no more. They got a new girl, some shit like that. But really, they've been thinking about you and watching you from across the office or driving past your house if y'all don't work together. Because some of y'all don't work with this person. They may have gotten fired since you guys stopped dealing with each other because of all the cheating and trying to keep up with all these different directions and all these different demands from different people, from the workplace, from the wife, from the side piece, from the other side piece, right? They got so much going on, so much attention and energy and effort going at so many different places that this person may end up getting fired because work may start to slip, right? Like they may not be producing the same quality work as they were before they started picking up all these extramarital activities. Now they're not even worried, right? Now this person is taking 2, 3, 4 hour lunches every day because they trying to go and get some from their side piece before they get back home, right? They want to get it. They want to get it in. They want it to be good. They want to take her out to eat. They want to take her to go get her toes and nails done. They want to do shit for her in those 3 hours so that she doesn't feel like, no, fuck you. 2 or 3 days later, she's going to be thinking about the fact that they went to this really fancy restaurant and also got their nails and toes done as well, right? So this person may be having to put a lot of time, energy, and effort into the side piece energies that he or she is cheating with, which may ultimately end up being how this person get busted. Ooh, it's making sense, isn't it? It's like, okay, you out at the nail shop when you supposed to be at work. Tanya sees ya. Okay, call your girl. Guess who I just seen getting their toes done? Girl, who? Yo, man, and he was with another woman, right? Type shit. Something. But I do feel like maybe some of you guys, like, if you're the wife, this person may seem extremely uninterested in you because they may seem to be putting more of their energy, effort, time into the newer person or the newer situation, but they're only acting like that because they feel like they have you right where they want you. And so they act uninterested in you because it's like, I don't have to pour into you. I don't have to call you. I don't have to text you. I don't have to reach out to you. I don't have to check in with you throughout the day and see how your work day is going or fill you in on how my work day is going. In fact, they calling the side piece and filling her in on how their day is going and how their work day is going and seeing how her day is going. And the wife is just at the job. Thinking, oh, we'll talk about it when we get home. Of course y'all will, right? So, but I feel like this person also keeps a very close eye or tab on the wife to make sure that the wife isn't getting so neglected and so bored that she goes on ahead about her business and get her own side piece or whatever, or files for divorce. I don't know. I don't know how people do things because I don't know, I'd have to get up out of there. If I was wifey, I don't know, but maybe she'd stay and just cheat back because some people do that. Some people feel like that's sufficient. Like, no, I'm going to stay. I'm going to just bring more fluids and juices and germs and cooties and microbes and bacteria into the situation than he's bringing. I'll just add on to that, and we'll just swap more juices and fluids and we'll just share more and stuff. And it's just like, okay, like, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let me just make sure we all get AIDS, like, all right, do you. So, but that ain't my shit. Or if you were on the side of somebody's situation, you might have found out, oh my Atlanta, you're married, really? Okay, so that's why that's why you ain't ever went out with me on a Friday night. Every Friday night, you like, please, can we just go out? Come on, let's go to the movies. Oh, hell no. They can't do shit with you or go nowhere with your ass because somebody go fucking see them. This person could be twitchy and paranoid when y'all went out and stuff. And so you either put two and two together. This person may have just came out and finally told you, look. Or they might have told you when they met you, look, I'm married, but things are on the rocks. Or she's trifling. Or I hate her fucking guts. Or I'm getting ready to leave the bitch anyway. Whatever they said, they were fucking lying if they came out their mouth and told you that they were married and told you, oh, but this is the backstory. No, there was no backstory. They happily married. They live together. They raising a kid or kids together. But also at the same time, not happily married, because how happy can you be if you are out digging in somebody else's ass? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be too happy all up in there, or you wouldn't be looking outside for happiness, right? So, but they're happy enough to where their situation is their situation. That's how they move. That's how they do. That's how they deal with each other. That's what it is. So, whatever, that's their business. We'll just say that whoever is the married couple, that's their business. They dealing with each other how they deal with each other. They doing what they do. And you might have, however you found out, whether you always knew and eventually you was like, yeah, I know, I knew motherfucker was married when I got with him, but this just isn't for me. Or you find out and you're like, something just doesn't feel right about me not being able to talk to you from the hours of 7 p.m. and 9 a.m. It just, something's weird about that. I don't know. It just feels a little like you got somebody at the house with you already. Somebody that, maybe I'm getting your daytime energy and she's getting you at night. I don't know. I don't like it. But regardless, I feel like you might have went on about your business. Whether you knew it or not, this person's spouse busted them. They got busted in some sort of way, shape, or form. Or if you are the spouse, then you're about to get the proof. You might have been thinking it. You might have been questioning. You might even fail back from the questions. Like, you know what? Let me stop badgering this motherfucker. Let me stop asking them. What's done in the dark will come to the light. You don't got to do all that asking. It's going to come out. Right? So I don't know who you are, but like I said, if you're the spouse, if you're married to someone that you think is cheating, and either you've found out already or you're getting ready to find out, this person may seem to ignore you and not seem interested in you, but they actually are all up in your tea, all up in your business, all up in your ass, okay? Trying to figure out, are you getting bored? Are you getting over this? Are you getting lonely? What are you doing? Because they don't want to lose you. I do feel like the wife is like a security blanket situation. It's a safety net. It's a comfort thing. It's a I've known you for this many years. I know how you're going to handle shit. I know how you're going to deal with it. I know you ain't going nowhere. No matter what I do to you, no matter how I embarrass you, no matter how I clown that ass, you're going to be there, right? That's what the wife's role is. There is no, you know, they may end up being together till the day they die, but it ain't no love there on either side, and it ain't no self-respect or no self-love there either, right? Now, the person on the outside may have moved. The masculine could have lost their job, like I was saying, due to all their extracurricular activities, or the person who was on the outside, since breaking up or since going in their own directions or whatever from this masculine, they may have moved. They may have gotten a new job and moved to a new location just to kind of put distance and separation between them and this great pretender. And this person may, you know, once this outside energy was like, look, I don't know what's going on, or I think I know what's going on, or thank you for telling me what's going on, but no thank you. Okay, at the end of the day, they've been stalking this person energetically, or driving past this person's house, or having random people call this person or something like that. Because they want a second chance. Which is wild, right? Like, how you want a second chance and you married? What? Who does that? Where they do that? Girl, get your fat stuff in here. You're going all crazy at the door. Your big old bag. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they want a second chance. They either want to give their marriage another chance. If wifey or husband, whoever it was like, oh no, you cheating, you got to get up out of here, you know. Either they want a second chance for that reason, which I don't see that or feel that energy out here. I don't see that anywhere. And I do know some of you guys who have been here for a while, you were dealing with like your ex-husband and he's been trying to come back around or whatever. No, this is not that person. This is not like an ex who's long removed and been separated for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years. No, this is like actively still living in the home together. Maybe somebody's been at a hotel for a couple days, or somebody's downstairs on the couch or something like that. And this person is like trying to make amends and get a, you know, because it could be, oh, you're going to sleep on the couch for a while, or you're going to sleep downstairs, or you need to go to the guest room, you know, for the next 2 years until the kid graduate, you know, and this person is going to be doing things to try to reignite, bring the spark, the love, the positivity back into that situation and back between the two of them or whatever. Or, you know, like I said, this person's trying to get another opportunity with their side piece, because maybe they pissed this person off, maybe they did too much, maybe, you know, shorty couldn't deal with all the calling, the not being able to contact this person or talk to this person whenever they wanted to. Or it could be a guy. You could be the one, you could be married and you could have a side man on the side. You could be, you know, something. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know. We have purse at the bottom of the deck. Clings onto you but doesn't want to open up. So somebody is hanging on to somebody's energy real bad. They don't want to be vulnerable with the person that they're hanging on to, but they don't want to lose this person either. The fuck is going on? What are you talking about? See, failure to launch, couldn't get things going. Maybe this person tried to text you or call you or string you along or breadcrumb you. Maybe you hit them up like, oh, you know, happy birthday or something. And they might have really started a little conversation, got shit going, and you've been like, no. You might have responded a couple times like, okay, yep, you having a good day? Oh, that sounds nice. Okay, golf, yes. And then when that conversation was over, it was over. I'm still not fucking with you. We still don't fuck with each other. I still don't know what the fuck you do or don't have going on, right? I think you got somebody at the house. I don't know, and I don't need to fucking know. I don't like the way you're treating me, period. Right? So this person trying to butter you up and sweet nothing your ass whenever y'all last talked, it wasn't really going to get them far or anywhere at all, because who the fuck do you think you are? And who the fuck do you think I am? I'm not her. So destruction, friends or family trying to keep you two apart. I mean, I don't know, y'all. Like, it could be that this person's spouse, the family members on the feminine side, is like, look, man, don't you go back and get with Tony ass again. How many times he cheated on your ass, you know, or whatever. Like, this is the 19th time, Tina, you know, something, you know. And it's like, maybe the wife is not really going. The wife could even be just kind of like doing what they feel or what they're being led or guided to do from these other people. And yeah, like, it could be that the family don't want this person, or even her friend, her homegirls, like, don't go back with him. Which, you got to be careful with that. You got to mind your own business for the most part and let people make their own decisions, whether the decision is stupid and don't make no damn sense to you or not. You have to back off and let people make their own decisions, because ultimately they could end up blaming you for why I don't have my man. Because they've been being disrespected, clowned, embarrassed, you know, used and abused by this person for years and or decades and decades at this point, and then you convince them you're better than this, you deserve more. They don't really think or believe that. Or they would have left on their own a long time ago. They believe that this is good enough for them. They believe that they deserve this. They feel like this is right up on their level of self-respect or lack thereof, right? So you got to be careful putting your nose where it don't belong and all up in other people's business and trying to tell people, girl, you better than him, or you don't need to be doing, let her decide that shit on her own. Because I'm telling you, if you encourage it and then they do it and they're not ready and they try to go back and dude is like, nah, fuck that, I'm free now, bye, bitch, you're going to be the motherfucking enemy number one, okay? I promise you. Even though what you did was a good thing and you were trying to help, it's really also not a good thing, because it's not your place. You getting tired of seeing her get clowned and laughed at and embarrassed and treated like a joke, then cut her the fuck off as a friend or a family member. But you can't try to force them to cut the person off. That's their business, right? I'm telling you, I can't stand when a motherfucker be lying to me and hiding. It's a girl I know right now who's hiding the dude that she's fucking with because she doubled back, tripled back, really. This is, you know, she dealt with him on multiple different occasions. The dude is not a good dude. He's a shitbag. He's a brokey. He got all kind of problems to me. But those are problems that I would have if he was somebody that I was fucking with. He's not. I ain't fucking with him. So I don't give a shit about their dynamic, their relationship. But she's like, oh, we're not really dealing with each other, and I'm finna cut him off and all. And it's just like, you don't have to tell all these fucking lies. I don't say shit because people tell people, that's not for me, that's for her. She's lying to herself. She's embarrassed that she's dealing with him again, because I don't give a shit. But you know, it's that type of shit, you know, where a motherfucker knows that they're looking crazy, dealing with the same old dude, or letting the husband cheat over and over and over, and they know how they looking. They in it because they want to be. And they will lie to your face and tell you, yeah, girl, fuck him. And the whole time be crying and begging him and text, please call me, please. I don't know, I haven't heard from you. Could you just please send me a text letting me know that you're okay? You know, and it's just like, you know he okay, bitch. He's ignoring your ass. You know? So, yeah. It be a lot. It be's a lot, okay? So, the chase, relentless pursuit, victory. The friends and or family are trying to keep you guys apart. But if you're on the outside, then you already know the family that's trying to keep y'all apart, quote unquote. I don't even like this terminology right here on this scenario, but it's still the same thing. It could be the wife. The wife could have even enlisted the kids, right, and got them all incorporated in the mix. And the wife could be like monopolizing this person's time and you know, we're gonna know we going on this trip together, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this person normally take all their trips on their own and do all of this, do everything. Oh, I'm going to golfing by myself. You know, no, she's in the motherfucking golf cart these days. You know, stuff like that, which you don't know shit about it because you could be somewhere minding your own fucking business. You washed your hands of this. You to move, but we seen already with the second chance and the apology, this person want to come back into your life with the great pretender. They've been stalking you. They want it. They want you. They trying to get in that or whatever, something. I don't know. And so the chase is getting ready to start, weird as it is. We also have failure launch. I don't know. This person could have tried to go pick up another side piece and it didn't work out. They could have doubled back to another side piece that was there before you and that didn't work out. They could have tried to go be with the side piece and that didn't work out. Now they're trying to get back with the wife, right? Something didn't work out. They could have even started feeling like, oh, let me put my all into my wife now. Let me put my focus into my family. I've been fucking up. I ain't doing what I'm, you know what? Shit could probably be better if this is where I was watering the grass. Oh my God. Oh my God. If I water this grass, it might grow. But they bored over there. And the grass is turf. It's not real grass. It's never going to actually grow, right? So they could be over there trying to, like, oh, you know, let me just, you know, let me get out of here 3 times a day and just make sure I really douse this bitch down good, you know? But it's like nothing's coming of it. It's so something couldn't get things going. Something's not coming up off the ground like it's supposed to in their life with somebody, one of their hoes, okay? And then there's you. There's you. You all on this person biscuit. All on their mind. Mirror. Reflection. Shared feelings. You. Right? You see that at the bottom of there? It's you, Bookie. But what about you? I don't know. I don't know. Solitary. Withdrawn. Lonesome. Single. That's you. Okay. You say to yourself, I feel like you do. I feel like you're withdrawn. I feel like you stay to yourself. I feel like you're single, but you're happy or thriving in being single. You're not like miserable or lonely or, oh God, why me? Like, no, I don't feel like it's like that for you. I feel like it's just like it's like a journey, right? It's like, okay, we on a new wave. Like, this is nice. Spirit, protection, signs, and reminders, comfort. What the fuck, though, right? I don't know, y'all. I feel like the divine source, the universe, your angels, your ancestors are sending down these signs and reminders and synchronicities that you need to protect yourself. They're also sending you down signs and synchronicities so you'll feel happy, warm, loved, comfort. You may not be receiving those things in the 3D from quote unquote family members or anything like that, right? I don't feel any love. I don't feel any comfort. I don't feel any support from certain energies and certain people. Not to say you don't feel comfort, love, you know, support and all those things elsewhere. But from a certain dynamic, it's like, no, I don't feel it from there. So but you do feel it from your ancestors. I know, like me personally, when I'm out walking around, I walk around a lot, right? I'm always walking, I'm always outside. And my biological father did pass away a few years back. And I feel like I didn't even know him. He didn't raise me. He wasn't in my life at all. He was tricked out of being in my life, in fact. And I don't know. It's so weird. Even though I don't know him, I met him once in my adulthood. It was nice. It was a nice meeting. He was funny. He reminded me a lot of myself. I was like, oh shit, that's where I get this mouth and this sense of humor from. Nice. Didn't know that. So it was cool. But then he passed away and I was like, I didn't really know. I didn't really feel any types of ways. I didn't know how to feel about it because I didn't know him, But anyways, I feel him all the time. If I'm outside, if I'm walking somewhere, I know that like he's there. I know he's almost like keeping me safe. It feels like he's protecting me and whatnot. But I always wonder, like, is he really, and why? Because he didn't even know me, you know? Don't know. So yeah, somebody on the other side got y'all back. Could be somebody that you didn't have a great bond with, or that you didn't really get to know like that. Or it could be like a grandmother, or excuse me, even a parent that you were close to. But with what the fuck, don't even know how to react. I feel like that's because of the chase, right? So we have with mirror, reflection, shared feelings, you with clinging, holding on, obsessing, and watching. So are y'all both holding on to each other in different ways? You could think about this person, or look at their pictures, or read through their old text messages if you still have them, stuff like that, where this person could be driving past your house and, you know, sitting across the street from your favorite store you like to walk to see if you walk over there that day. Oh yeah, here she go, and there's my baby. Oh, I miss you, I miss her, I love you, you know, but from the car across the street, you know. But you could be on that type of time, like looking at the pictures in the phone, like, oh, I miss him, I love him, this my boo, oh, I wish we still, but that's okay. Things end for a reason, right? So y'all could be clinging onto each other energetically with that mirror, shared feelings, you, it's you for me, it's me for you, it's you for you, me, you. Reflection, you know, I like that. I like the energy, but I don't know how I feel about all the extra people, because I feel like there's too many people in this energy. There's too many people in this reading. I like that y'all like both like each other, or both want to be back together, or both miss each other, or want to deal, whatever it is. I like it. I like that y'all have that going on, and I like the chase energy, right? I love that this person is willing to come in and pursue you and chase you down. I love that they're willing to come in and apologize. I love that they want to have this second chance with you. I don't like that somebody's cheating. And it's one of y'all. It could be both of y'all. You could be cheating on somebody, you know, with this masculine, and this masculine could be cheating on somebody with you. Y'all could both work together. Maybe y'all work together and y'all are both cheating on y'all spouses, and y'all were like, this is getting too deep. Like, I'm starting to get feelings. I don't know how to feel about this. Let's separate. This is wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. Let's separate, whatever the case. And then it's like y'all separate ways, but y'all are like madly, deeply head over heels in love, and y'all want each other back. Ooh, y'all going to hell. No, I'm just kidding. Or am I? The fuck? But something, this is some energy for that ass, okay? So we have manifesting, leverage, having the upper advantage. Okay, I love it. Longing, aching, pining, past love. I'm telling you, somebody want to lick on that box. You know, I heard it and I felt it and I seen it with my third eye. Zen. Reorganizing priorities. Mercy. Lord have mercy. Amazed. Looking even better in person than the last time, with impact. Trying to make a positive impression on you with open door. Leaving room for you to return with infatuation. Y'all were getting it in. Okay? Y'all were getting it in. Infatuation, adoration, addiction, compulsion. So this person has a little addiction for you, or you might have a little addiction for them, or y'all are addicted to each other, each other's energy, but also each other's sex, maybe each other's voices or conversation or touch or kisses, or it's something about y'all that y'all were doing together that you just makes you drool. And I feel like same for this person. Like when they think about y'all kissing, it's just so much for them. Or when you think about the way they used to rub your shoulders, like, you know, your lower back, like grab that ass, like, I don't know, grip it up, you know, pick you up by it. I don't know, what are y'all doing? Tell me. Whatever it was, ooh, this person got an open door policy. They didn't left room for you to return. They just I feel like they're hoping, wishing, and praying. With that manifesting energy, they want you to come back. They want you back. They're aching for it. They're pining for it. They're longing for your touch, your kiss, your lick and spit, okay? They're longing for it. They're like, ooh, can't nobody dribble on that thing like she dribble on that thing, you know? And that's why the door is open. They're like, please come back, please. But you have the upper hand because of how bad this person needed, wanted, both. It's like they, you know, you're like, I don't know, I could take it or leave it, right? That's kind of the energy that I'm getting from you. Like, nah, maybe it was toxic. I don't know. I don't know if what was really going on. Did he have somebody at the house? I don't know. You know, like, it was especially with the Zen energy and you having the upper advantage with the reorganizing priorities. I feel like this person, their needs or their happiness, whatever, may have been important to you. It may have been a priority to you at some point in this situation during this connection. It was very, you know, it was very real. They were very relevant. But no, after figuring out that, like, look, they are doing too much or they have too much going on, it's wild that the Emperor keep coming out in these readings too. So I feel like this person is a boss daddy. I feel like this person got their bag right. I feel like this person takes charge when they need to take charge. You might have been able to turn your brain off with this person. Just like, okay, you know, grab my hand and leave me, baby. You know, like this person just handle business. They book the room. They got the flight booked. They just do everything and you just show up like, oh, okay. You just need me to be there, you know? Like, and I feel like that may have been nice dealing with this person being that way, but it's really because this person likes to, you know, they need to be able to orchestrate their shit correctly, right? If they got 3 side pieces and, you know, they need to make sure, okay, they book this trip on this day and this trip on that day and then this trip on this day and then have this for this person and this for that person and that for this person. You know, something like that is kind of more of what I imagine. But when you were dealing with him, it felt good. It felt like, oh, okay, he's mature. He's responsible, which he is, but not for the right reasons, right? So yeah, with the 5 of Pentacles, I feel like maybe this person thought they were leaving you out in the cold and then you went on about your business, which ultimately has left them feeling like they're now the one who's out in the cold because they want to hear from you. They want you to answer when they call. And with the what the fuck energy, don't even know how to react. I feel like that's you guys right now. You may be listening to this like, I know you lying. I know his cheating, lying ass ain't trying to come back over here. Right? Whomever, whether you the baby mom, the girlfriend, the wife, the side piece, the whoever. I feel like whoever, you know, is resonating, you're hearing this and you're like, what? You just not getting it. He want to make a positive impression on me. What about his wife? You know? Or whatever, right? Gosh. This person thinks the world of you, though. I hate to say it. They really find you to be something special. Something beautiful and something snazzy. You feel like a prize to this person. You're like exactly what they feel like, you know, they deserve to have. Like you look right, you know. Oh, Lord, have mercy. You look right to this person as far as their beauty standards. I feel like this person could be like really shallow. They're all about beauty and looks and, ooh, you know, kind of, do you have the perfect nose? And, you know, let me see, show me, smile for me. Yeah, your teeth could be whiter type shit. You know, like this person is all about the aesthetic, which there's nothing wrong with being aesthetically pleasing. There isn't. But when that just boils down to being your whole entire, like that's all you desire. So with the Ace of Pentacles, I do feel like this person is going to come in and offer you something stable. It could be a title, it could be a relationship, something, but it could also be money. They could offer to give you a large lump sum of money to try to reel you back in or get you back on board or back on their team or whatever. It's like, look, They don't like this feeling of being out in the cold. They are still very much in control of themselves. Whoever is around them may feel like something is a sweet tattle bit off, right? Just a tweedle tattle. But not enough to be like he done lost himself. Hair is still cut, you know, outfits are still dripping, you know, the drip is drip. Everything is still making sense, right? He's still getting to work. He's still producing. He's still putting out good work. He's doing everything that he's still supposed to be doing. So you would never know that on the inside, this one over here is feeling like a wreck a little bit, because on the outside, everything is still very much top tier, very, very clean, right? Very clean look to this person. I got a problem because, wow, that's exciting me. Ooh, I love me I love me a man with his nice shit on. He got some slacks on, some nice little dress shoes or something, hair all lined up. Cut them fucking dreads off. You're 38, you're 42. Let him the fuck go, right? But ooh, a man with a nice little curly box, or, you know, a nice little fade, some waves. Ooh, wait, don't get me started and cool myself down. I feel like that's the kind of person this person is. They just keep it cute, right? They keep it's just always intact. But they're definitely feeling starved of your love and your time and your attention. They do. And they want it back so much so that they are going to offer some sort of stability. Like, this person may say, oh, let me pay your rent every month, you know, where you're like, what? You want to pay my rent every month? What you talking about, Willis? You know, but they're doing something that's going to keep you around, like, in their mind, at least. But I also feel like it will, too. Like, what? Are we turning down? We turning it down? Are we? Okay, because I don't know. I'm not. Hell yeah, come on, shoot. What else? What else? What else you trying to do? What we got? So this person is going to come rushing in, speaking some sort of truth or revealing something or telling you something that maybe you already knew it, maybe you didn't. Yeah, I don't know. It's like maybe you knew it, maybe you might have known it, but you didn't. This person hadn't confirmed it. Like maybe you was like, he loved me. I know he do, right? But he never said that. He never said he loved you to you. You just, or he slipped up and said it a couple times. It was like, oh, I didn't mean to say that. You know, it just slipped out, you know, and it's just like, whatever. But this person may come to you and say something like, no, I love you. I fell in love with you, or something. You know, it's going to be some sort of truth. It's going to be very impulsive when they come towards you and say whatever it is. And it's impulsive because they're trying to get the result that they want from the situation, from them rushing in with this truth. If I tell you that I love you, are you going to take me back? Are we going to be able to restart this cycle or start a new cycle of the world with the lovers at the, you know, after that? It's like, are we going to be able to start a new lovers situation? Are we going to be able to patty cake again? Are we going to be able to clap cakes again? Right? Like, come on. Like, are we going to be able to clap it or not? What's that? I don't know. The Queen of Cups came out. I do feel like that's kind of out there just because you guys are focusing on yourself. You're pouring into your own cup. You've made a final decision on what you want to do with this situation. With the Knight of Wands, you may have seen this person as a player and decided that you're moving forward in another direction, and you're moving forward very swiftly. Eight of Pentacles, you're continuing to work on your money, your bag, your way of life. Two of Swords, no thank you to the bullshit from any and every direction. Ooh, keep trying, but you're not about to suck me into your drama. Keep trying, but you're not about to suck me into your chaos or you leave me alone, right? Leave me alone. I don't understand. You know, people, I don't get it. I don't get it at all, right? So yeah, with the Queen of Cups, it's like always pouring into myself, always putting myself first, always making sure that my cup runneth over, and I don't need somebody out externally to make sure that my cup runneth over. I can do it my damn self, right? So yeah, I feel like that's where y'all are. Now, we did have manifesting come out there with the level up energy, the leverage energy, having the upper hand, which we know you have this upper hand with the magician. That's manifestation as well. So this emperor is manifesting you. Conversation, communication. They want to hear from you, or they're hoping that you answer when they call you, or they're hoping that you respond to their text message. I really feel like this person is like, ooh, I hope they respond, and ooh, I hope they, text me back. I feel like they are acting like that because you went on from this out of the cold energy. You went on from this Five of Pentacles energy, ultimately leaving them feeling left out. So you didn't do anything to this person. I don't think you did anything to them. I don't think you cussed them out. I don't think you mistreated them, or you were hateful or harsh towards them or anything like that, right? I just feel like you did something that this person isn't used to. You left them hanging. You cut them off. You told them about themselves. You told them that you didn't know who the fuck they thought they were playing with. You're not the fucking prize over here, Bookie. You can be the prize with the last bit. Like you might have just had to go there and be like, don't do that. Don't do that. Know who the fuck you think you are. But I'll be damned. Okay? So now, because you did what this person is not used to, you have them on this full energy. They need you back. They want you back. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Nine of Pentacles. See, yeah, that's your single ass. And they are offering you some sort of stability, or some of y'all are getting stability that's going to come in towards you from the divine. Look at all these majors, though. Nine of Pentacles isn't a major, but it is the Empress as a single energy, right? As a single Empress. So the Knight of Swords with the Death and the Knight of Wands again. You done ran the fuck off, I'm telling you. When you figured out, oh, you trying to play me? Oh, you think we in the game? Oh, you think this is chess? Okay, well, let me show you something. And you just snatched the whole motherfucking board. There, pick the pieces up. I'm gone, bitch. You just got out of there. And as fast as you left this person in this situation behind, I feel like you left they damn head spinning. I feel like it took a couple of days, or maybe even a couple of weeks, for this masculine to be like, is she really gone? Because they thought you was playing or something. You left so smooth. When I say unbothered, okay, when I say don't look back, stop looking back, didn't look back, when I say kept it pushing, okay, I mean kept it pushing, all right? Oh, look, the Ace of Pentacles again. Y'all better claim this. Shit, somebody got some real major stability headed their way, by way of a masculine energy or a financial boost in some sort of way, a win or whatever. But I love it. I like it. And the world is saying that old cycle of struggling, that old cycle of strife, that old cycle of not having what you need when you need it, not being able to pay your bills, or robbing Peter to pay Paul, or borrowing a bunch of money, or struggling, being afraid, every month or every other month. That cycle is ending. And with the, one cycle ending, a new cycle is beginning where there will be stability, financial blessings, revenue, reward, right? Y'all know, I don't know how it's going to come. It could come. You could get a big win and then be able to change your life, flip your life around with that money if you're reasonable and responsible with it. It could be this person who comes in and is like, let me put you up, let me get you into a place, or let me pay your rent in your current place, or whatever it is that they decide they want to do to try to, let you know that you actually mean something to them, but also to kind of lock you down and make you basically feel like you can't really date or deal with or fuck with anybody else. I can't be having another man in here and he's paying my rent. Even though some girls are diabolical like that, right? I wouldn't do it because I wouldn't want to fuck up the bag. But some people don't give a shit. They feel like, ooh, you know, freedom. I'm scot-free now, you know. But no, I wouldn't play like that. If my boo was paying my rent, you know, you get exclusive access to this cootie cat until you stop paying my bills, right? So, the Queen of Cups. I don't know why these came out together with the Six of Cups at the bottom. Nostalgia, youthful energy, not like the Sun. I feel like the Sun is your own childlike energy. I feel like the Six of Cups is like young energy that maybe comes out of you when you're dealing with or in some sort of certain scenario or situationship, relationship, or whatever, right? So this person may have been silly or more playful or funny when they were around you, or they may have enjoyed how fun and silly and goofy you are or were. They may not have played into it because this person does sit as an emperor. They might not just ever find shit funny, right? Like, could you smile? Damn, laugh a little. You know, do I have to tickle your feet? Like, what do we have? Why aren't you laughing ever about anything? You know? So, they could think back to how innocent and childlike and positive your energy is and was. And I feel like that's something that this person likes about you or liked about you. Yeah, but it's crazy because with that Two of Wands, though, still, they feel like you have gone in a different direction. With the Ten of Swords, they kind of feel deceived or betrayed or stabbed in the back over it. This is crazy. We have the Queen of Cups coming out, but we also have the Eight of Cups that wanted to come out with it. And I sat with it for a minute and I was trying to decide if I wanted to take those together because I don't really get why they came out together like that. I know that for me, the Eight of Cups is emotional intelligence. You know, it's being able to walk away from a situation that is not serving you, whether you like the meat, you like the conversation, you like the face, you like the body, regardless. This is not serving me. Queen of Cups. We already talked about the Queen of Cups. If it's not serving me, the Queen of Cups isn't sticking around because the Queen of Cups is going to make sure that her own cup is runneth over, right? She's going to make sure that she is fulfilled in all the ways, but most assuredly, emotionally, right? Because once you get thrown off emotionally, everything else follows. The mental, the spiritual, the physical, all the shit, right? You want to be all right emotionally first. This situation, this person was causing emotional instability in this Queen of Cups. So, yeah, there we go. I guess this makes more sense. Eight of Cups. That's the Eight of Cups, okay? And put it down, leave it behind, maybe put it up, stack it up, nice, cute, pretty, neat. Ain't no need to be throwing cups all over the place. We'll just make a nice little triangle here, a nice little pyramid formation, and get the fuck up out of Dodge, right? And so I feel like that's what you did. So that you could continue pouring into yourself and putting, you know, emotional fulfillment into your cup. Hey, it didn't come from you. It's okay. It's all right. I'm not upset. Just go. Right? And that's what it was. Yeah, see, the Knight of Swords is the Knight of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords now coming out as clarifying the Knight of Wands, which we know the Knight of Swords wants to come rushing in impulsively because you're moving very quickly in another direction, Knight of Wands, okay? But also because you saw Knight of Wands in this Emperor, okay, you want to sling that thing all over the place. No, thank you, okay? So it's fine. Do you. That's your meat. You want it to be for the streets, that's your business, that's your problem. Do you. It's all right. No judgment zone. But I don't have street cat. I don't want no street meat up in me, on me, around me. You want me to put that in my mouth? No, I ain't doing that. Come up with bumps all over my fucking face, forehead, mouth, and shit. Have to slit your, Oh no, we're just gonna have to go our own separate ways, you know, so everybody come out of this bitch alive, you know? So it's cool. Ain't no problems. But it is a problem. Because with the Death, the Knight of Swords, aka the Knight of Wands, aka the Emperor, wants to come back in and have a rebirth. Not with the dirty street meat, you don't. Not with you slinging that thing all up and down the walls and all up and down the streets. Oh no. Oh no. I know you lying. I know you lying and your ass is playing. So while you're minding your business, you're doing you, you're focusing on work. While this person is at work, they can't think about nothing but you. All I do is think of you day and night. Something can't get you off my mind day and night. That's it. They can't do nothing but think of you. It's you for them. But only because you're the one that got away, because you done went the fuck on about your business, something that they are not accustomed to or used to or equipped to deal with. They ain't used to that. Oh no. Oh my Lanta. I do feel like you have a new cycle in love coming around town, but I don't think it's from this Emperor. I do think this Emperor is going to come back with the Lover's energy. Y'all could have a very strong soul tie. Y'all could have binded yourselves to one another with the type of sex that you guys were having, especially if it was very toxic or nasty and dirty, or if y'all were doing freaky, weird ass shit together that we will not discuss. You know, you're like, I'm never gonna ever tell anybody I did that shit, you know, but yeah, that's where them soul ties be coming in, you know, when y'all just doing bad stuff, you know, it's a bondage. So yeah. Also, yeah, if you were down for the pound, this person may also be stuck on you, because where they gonna find somebody who let them do that thing that they was doing with you, that they was like, oh, I always want to do this, but ain't nobody ever been able to take it. And you like, yeah, do that thing, you know? They thinking about that. They like, well, is she doing that with somebody else? Will I ever get to do that with anybody else? Will I ever get to do that with her? You know, they're thinking. Mm-hmm. But you have a new cycle in love coming around from somebody else with someone else. I told you, you made a decision when it came to this person, this player or whatever with the Hierophant. You've learned many of lessons, okay? I feel like you've gone through many of ascensions, many dark nights of the soul, many death and rebirths. You've been through a lot, I feel like, which caused you to elevate to the level that you are emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Higher level of commitment is what you're possibly seeking. If it's not what you're seeking, it's like the only thing that you're willing to accept and take serious. I'm not even looking for it, but if it finds me, it better be the freaking real deal or get the fuck out of here type shit. So yeah, with the Two of Swords, it's like you're turning a blind eye to the bullshit because you've learned your lessons. But also you see where this is turning into or could very easily become your next big bad lesson, okay? So ascension. Oh, I like it. Okay, so you've ascended. You've ascended past the little girl version of yourself that you used to be and that you were still, you know, in your young adulthood. But it is what it is. We all got to grow up. And we don't all grow up. We all should. But it's some women out there that still move like, you know, a high school girl, you know, and they in their 40s and 50s, still chasing dick, still begging and pleading, still trying to trap motherfuckers if they, you know, baby aged and stuff. And it's just like, are you, what is it? Please, talk to me, you know? Let me know something. You hate yourself that bad? Why are you so male-centered? What's that? What's going on? Okay. So, yeah, I like it. I like your energy. I like that you're pouring into yourself the way that you are. I do also like that you have a new cycle in love coming due to your ascension and the fact that you've learned these lessons. I don't know, but I also feel like new levels, new devils, and I feel like, you know, bad is never going to stop trying to find you, attack you, and attach itself to you, bring you down to familiar spaces and places and things like that. So just be cautious and be careful, because you have this Ace of Cups new love situation brewing, but you also have this Ace of Wands, I feel, which comes from this Emperor energy, Three of Wands. It's like you still have this Emperor waiting on their ship to come in, which is you and that you know, It's you and that thing. You and that thing between your legs, whatever it is, a thing or a pocketbook, okay? But just be careful, because whatever decision you make, there is karma, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune. There is some karma up in this thing. And it could be good if you go in a new direction, or it could be something that turns out to be end up being horrible and really bad and scary and monstrous and things like that, because you went back towards this emperor. I don't know, so take it as it resonates, because I feel like it's a test, and I feel like you're the only one who can make the decision on what this next phase in your life is going to be. It's either going to be something bad, right? Possibly if you go back to this emperor and you got away scot-free, but now this time around shit might hit the fan. People might be calling your phone, telling that they finna run up on you, calling you a home-wrecking asshole, they finna bust your head open. Who knows? I don't know. Or you could go in another direction and be like, look, Dirty D, don't call me again. All right, I can feel it. I got a new man just brewing right around the corner, just waiting on me to tell you to kiss my ass, so he can come in with his energy. I don't know. So yeah, be careful. There's something happening here. Y'all are going to be getting, I feel like even telling this emperor no is not going to do it for this person. If you answer, if you talk to him or whatever, if you go to the lunch, to the dinner, whatever it is, the hotel, whatever, I feel like you're just gonna just give this person kind of a green light or something to do whatever they want to do or whatever. So just be careful, okay? All right, y'all. That's gonna be our reading. Be sure to give it a thumbs up, like it if you like it, subscribe if you like my vibe. My name is OmniBadu. I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you for your likes, subscriptions, donations, positive comments, and until next time, bye.